Soul design is like having a manual for your lifetime, for who you are, how you build, what you're meant to do, how you're meant to make decisions, and so on. Understanding your soul design is the key to having ease and flow in your life and actually living fully your potential so that you can contribute to the human collective correctly. So, our inflow of energy and our output of energy are the dynamics or wealth energetics of how we interact with the universal abundance field. Understanding your own specifics, understanding what gifts you brought in this lifetime, which gifts you meant to focus on and propel forward, which gifts are for you only, and which gifts are for other people to be shared and generate income through. Understanding which issues you brought in this lifetime, which issues are conditioned and programmed and not even your own, and you simply need to discard them and stop paying attention or focusing your energy and efforts on them, and which issues are actually your lessons that you need to resolve in order to grow. Understanding the internal friction, understanding inner dilemmas. All these components of you are essential pieces of how much well-being, health, and wealth in your life you're gonna have. So if you know exactly how you're designed, where your energy meant to be focused, and how to attract to you specific things that you maybe already understand, like, oh, I really want this, I really want this. Well, how to do so, that's based on the pre-installed already within you patterns. That's what soul design gives you. Understanding your soul design is like understanding which currents of energy you meant to follow. And in a practical sense, that's more about like, okay, how do I decide on this? Or is this the path I need to be taking with my business or not? Is this the relationship that's actually correct for me? Am I disinterested about it because I'm outgrown this, or is this actually something necessary that I need to stick through and allow to grow? Is this something I need to persevere through, or is this something to let go of? Why am I so confused about something? Or suddenly my life changed and I don't even feel like myself. Or maybe you're feeling awesome in your life and everything is working great and you want to know sort of ahead which steps that are on your path, what is coming. All these things are pre-written in your soul design. Now, that's not to say that we have some sort of a preset destiny and we have to absolutely follow whatever somewhere is already pre-written. No, you have free will, so you can design your life. But think of it like this: 100% possible, 100% of the time. That's universal quantum field. Within that quantum field, there is you. You are a unique individual spark, one-time cosmic event. Now, you as a unique spark get to explore 100% possibilities, but you don't have enough time to explore everything. So when we do anything in our life, it's because there's some sort of a drive behind it. If that drive is from your soul, is it something that's naturally meant to happen within you as a part of your personal evolution, then whatever you're exploring, not only you're focusing on a correct for you things out of the entire quantum field, but you have natural ease because it's already pre-installed that this is the natural flow for your energy, versus doing something based on how you've been conditioned or programmed. Like maybe you've been told by your family, this is how you do it. Maybe you were, programmed to work hard in order to make something happen, or that you have to accomplish in order to feel like you're, worthy person, and so on. Whatever these little internal patterns that then we compensate by action, if they are not actually natural component of our soul design, even though, yes, it's possible to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, because 100% possible, it's harder. And this is why a lot of times I see people running into this pressure, this feeling of like they forcing themselves into doing something that they overall want what's on another side, like whatever their idea or the vision or the goal. But the process of getting there feels like torture sometimes. And part of it is because either the goal is off, so it needs to be corrected in where it actually is within your soul design. It might not look like what you think it's supposed to. Or it's something internal actually that your own system is following that's not natural for you. that wastes a lot of energy. So understanding your soul design not only creates efficiency of energy, so you only apply it where it's supposed to, it also creates clarity of your path. So you know where are you going, not from the linear standpoint only, like, what is the next step to take, let's say, in your career, in your business, in your relationship, in your health, but understanding more of the overall trajectory of you within your life. If you know that, if you know how to make decisions based on a place of alignment instead of your mind calculating pros and cons, if you are aligned with your intuition, if you are aligned with your feeling sense and your body senses, you have much better internal navigation. Every single one of us has pre-installed internal navigation. If you're a conscious person, I'm sure that means you already understand that you have intuition, you already been utilizing your intuition, you able to listen to yourself and be aware of some inner currents, not just your mind. But even more than that, understanding how to do it in a way that quantum leaps you into a whole next level of your personal evolution, that's what soul design can offer you. It's not just unlocking like, oh, this is my intuition and I get to use it. It's what's after that. Intuition works for some people, doesn't work for others. Some people are designed to utilize internal impulses and body senses. Others are designed to utilize their emotions. Some people are meant to never make decisions based on their emotions. Some people are meant to actually get out of the way and get universal energies to come into them in order to activate them. Some people meant to respond through other senses within their body, like taste and smell and so on. Understanding this gives you incredible power of inner navigation. So whatever level that you're already at, great. Imagine 10xing that. Imagine going to a whole other level of yourself by seeing, oh, this. I didn't even know those existed. So now I get to use them, apply them, and wow, my life progresses incredibly. So that's another benefit of utilizing your soul design in your life. And of course, the more you do that, the more well-being, the more health, the more wealth inflow there is. So you attract better relationships, better quality of opportunities, more money inflow, more whatever it is that you're desiring. And at the same time, you shed layers of stuff that is not actually who you are, but been put over you, like the overlay of conditioning and programming and karmic overlays and so on. These things kind of like limit who we actually are. We all come in, like factory setting is happy and brilliant and amazing with all the gifts and powers. And then we kind of dim our own light and minimize ourselves and shrink our wealth container, which is our capacity to receive wealth, because of these layers. So in your soul design clarity, you actually know which areas are you and which are not you. So when I do those assessments or analysis, what I see the most is relief in people when they understand that, oh, I've always felt this way. And it's like you're giving me permission that it's okay to be that. And I've been trying to be this that I'm thinking is how I should be, when actually you just told me that that's not. So I was correct in the first place, but now I'm hearing it from you. That's because whatever it is that I'm reading in your energy field and how you're designed and whatever I'm telling you about your soul design, it's not something that, unless you're not a conscious person, maybe then it's a revelation. But for most people I work with that are already on a conscious path for years, maybe your entire life, usually it's not a completely new something. Maybe occasionally there's totally new components, but it's almost like fine tuning what you already know and bringing it to a whole other level. It gives you clues, it gives you understandings, it gives you these 1-2 degree shifts that once you apply it, oh my goodness, your life goes on and on and on in expansion in a very different level. And if there is a difficult phase of your life right now, by understanding these things, you actually create so much more spaciousness within yourself. You create kindness and understanding. And anytime we understand something that hurts, it's easier to deal with it, right? Because if you know what it is, you don't feel like you're a victim and you're suffering, but instead you actually see the reason, the benefit of a specific phase in your life. So that also is what you get from understanding your soul design. And of course, contribution. We're all here to serve. My whole life has been about service and delivering the highest possible alignments and frequencies into human collective consciousness. So whatever your path is, whatever your soul mission is, whatever this highest purpose that you have, that's also encoded in your soul design. So instead of spinning your wheels, doing the things that you think you should be doing, or sort of hitting the mark, or having a mental idea of what the mark even looks like, in your soul design, you get to see, oh, this is my personal evolution. This is how I internally meant to progress. And now let's apply it onto your business, onto your relationship, onto your health, onto all the things you have practically in your life. But the origin point is an internal mastery. It's an internal alignment. So understanding that allows you to be a better teacher to humanity, a better mentor, a better contributor to the human collective, so that together we can transform this planet into a harmonious, conscious place.